Hey guys, we are out here on the old Grand Mesa once again, taking it on some good old classic raw signal skis. These things are pretty dope, actually. Just a fun way to get around, you know what I mean? So, yeah. It's ski school today. I'm not in ski school. Maybe I should be. But they're doing a free clinic. The Grand Mesa Nordic Council, that is. With some certified instructors. Teaching some noobs how to ski. Getting them into the sport. Which is really dope. Today's trail is pretty nice. Now, it's pretty early in the season still. I mean... A lot of these trees will get buried completely this winter, like in the next month. There's only about a base of 2 feet here so far, which is not bad for late November. So, sure is though pretty though. There's still some wildlife out. Hopefully I don't run into a bear. That's what happened not so long ago. I was hiking out near the Black Canyon National Park, and I was probably somewhere where I wasn't supposed to be, and I encountered myself a big old brown bear, and did all the things you're not supposed to do when you encounter a brown bear. Luckily, the brown bear was not interested in me, but we crossed paths nonetheless. And basically, fear kicked in, and I ran. I couldn't run that fast, though. I mean, you can't really run in this, even if it's only 6 inches deep. You know, 6-inch deep snow will definitely slow you down. It's almost like trying to run in water. You ever try to run through a pool, you know, or even just wading ankle deep? It's not easy. It's like that with snow too. Definitely can get around a lot faster on a set of these. So anyway, I ran from the bear. The bear didn't chase me or I'd be a dead man. You know, it was the time of year he's looking for foraging and hunting and packing away fat stores for the winter, getting ready to hibernate. So, yeah, I ran my ass off for 2 miles, huffing and puffing the whole way, barely moving. My lungs hurt so bad after I got back to my truck. But I guess that just goes to show that what people have been telling me all my life is that I have angels surrounding me, which I believe to be true. I mean, look at this place. It's pristine. Another weird esoteric insight that I've had lately. This might piss some people off, but I'm not trying to make this political or anything. But I very, very closely resonate to the Ute Native American tribe that once lived here. Right here. Right here. And they used to hunt. They used to camp here all summer. Until they were driven off the land by the white men. My ancestors. Well, not my ancestors specifically, but white people, you know. The same ones that came from Europe, just like my family did. You know, I'm sure we're not free of our transgressions either, but, you know, that's all in the past. And during this time of transformation, I feel a transformation, don't you? I definitely resonate with the Ute tribe. I mean, I'm very fascinated and drawn to this place. I'm drawn to their way of life and their harmony with nature. It's and I've been attracting other people into my life who are like this too, to a much greater extent in some areas than me. So it's a trip. Up and away. Now, I usually take this route and then I'll go out to Overlook Trail, but they said it's not groomed right now and it wouldn't be good to take with groomer skis. These are definitely not backcountry skis that I'm riding. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful conditions though for skiing. It snowed last night actually. This is fresh, fresh, fresh. Y'all let me know if there's somebody coming up behind me, or if I'm being stalked by a wildcat. Not that the wildcats will be up here, but you never know. They're around. Like, I was out firewood cutting the other day. Not the other day, like a week ago. And I was cutting on private property in a densely wooded area near my house, only about 2 miles away. And one thing she said before I started cutting is watch out for them cats. You got some big cats around here. And I knew they were around. I was aware that there was mountain lions living near my house. You know, they leave traces of themselves here and there. They don't usually come around my property because of the dogs, but they definitely have their territory. And I'm cutting wood in it. The very next day, the landowner shot a photo of a bobcat, beautiful bobcat, that came and hunted a fox that hunted a squirrel. She literally watched the fox eat the squirrel, or at least catch the squirrel, and then immediately get pounced and killed by the bobcat. And she's like, I think I just feel like I live in a magical animal kingdom. It's kind of how it is out here. So this whole one pole skiing is not so bad. These are great skis, actually. These are just right for me. Maybe I'll start running these all the time. Lucky up the company behind us. Some skaters. Get back into these tracks. So I'm so happy to be here. It's just like so refreshing to come up here and ski. So, and it's that connection that I have with this mountain. And I don't know if it's from past lives or if I just have some kind of empathy for the Utes and their tribe, which, you know, is greatly saddens me that they were forced off this land and their way of life was taken from them, essentially. But if you believe in reincarnation, wouldn't it make sense to just reincarnate as a white person in this life, to come back to your land, take it back, take care of her? Because, you know, it's a really precious, sacred place, and it should be treated as such. It should be honored. We should live in harmony here. She's so giving, the Grand Mesa. sustained the Utes for thousands of years. Thousands of years. And it was a beautiful thing. So that culture is not completely lost. I think it's in the Akash. And as we shift from 3D to 5D, we start to become aware of these things, and they become more transparent to us. So, yeah, nuts, right? Yepper. This place, I tell you, is freaking gorgeous. So fresh still. Guess I should get in some tracks here to make this easier. Getting a little bit off the beaten path here, but I was told this was a better way to go today compared to my normal route, even though it's a little bit longer. I'm on the Canna Trail, and this is just great up here, man. I want to learn more about the history of this part of the mesa. Like, what is that? I heard something cry. In the stillness of the woods, you hear everything, even your own thoughts, like it or not. So in other news, my grand reopening went quite well. Had a lot of folks show up and do a cool ribbon cutting, and there were photos and other neat things going on. So I'm pretty stoked about all that. So anyway, that's grand opening went well. Cool party. Finally got it cleaned up just in the nick of time. There's still a lot of work to do there, but it's going to be good. It was definitely a good move, although an expensive one, but it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off a lot. It's just, I don't know. Seems to be like an emerging business trend is to open up shop in like one of these otherwise dying little like blips of a town, you know. Like downtown Eckert is only like a block. That's it. You know, not much to it. Hey guys. Hey. So, I'm there with a few other cool businesses now. Got some skaters. Because I brought my skate skis today. Howdy.
Hello.
But if I had brought my skate skis today, I wouldn't be out here recording, checking the scene, showing y'all a little snow action. But now that I'm in this new badass location, which I'll show you pictures of it when we get there. It's kind of a mess now because I took all the skis out today and I dropped off my alpine skis. So you got to deal with that. And this is off the subject, but it's on my mind. There's a dude that consigns winter gear. He like goes to the ski swaps and picks up gear cheap and brings it to me to consign. And I found out he lives like on the Grand Mesa, or at least owns property, like nice, slopey, wooded property, the kind that could be used to make a ski and snowboard and mountain bike park. So just something I've toyed around with. I've always wanted to create a park, an area kind of reserved for these kind of recreational sports, because we don't have anything on our side of the mountain, and I think it would be really great. I gotta freaking blow my nose. I'll catch up with y'all in a bit. That's pretty incredible. Sorry, snowmobilers. Not yet. No snowmobiles yet. Not deep enough. It's barely deep enough to ski. I mean, you can still see the shrubs. These are only a couple feet high. I mean, there's only about 12 inches under me right now. Something like that. Maybe more. I don't know. I'm not going to go into the deep stuff right here. The wind blows a lot of this snow away, so it doesn't get as deep as it does near the trees. So there's some sketch stuff out there. This is the old snowmobile corridor. That's where you go blapping. I've never actually done that, so don't have one. It'd be cool to have one. I'd put it to work and go cut wood with it. But yeah, this is dope. Glad it came out today. So I'm basically just going to go to the 11 marker, which is like another mile or maybe a half mile ahead, and then turn around and come back this way, same way I came. If there's any cut trails or shortcuts, I might take those too. I didn't see any on the way up though, so not planning on that. So anywho, I'll take a few Kodak shots here and then get on my way. So turns out I took a wrong turn back off a tower and made a left on Scales Lake Road, not the Canna Crossing. So I was mistaken and I got lost and just went until I saw the next marker and realized I'd gone farther than I intended to go. Oops, that happens out here. So we're just going to do an out and back. I don't really feel like going around doing the Canna Crossing. It's about an extra mile. I'm doing enough miles already. So anyway, just want to fill y'all in. And met some cool people out here so far today. Everybody's been really super cool. Oh man. Yeah, buddy. The snowmobile corridor. You want to know why that's void of trees? Probably from logging. And yeah, they've done some logging here. You might say. This is in fact a road for logging. You can drive here in the summertime and cut firewood. So one thing I wanted to say was I'm trying to manifest some new inventory in my shop. Now this has been in the works for a few months. I mean, a year. I ordered this equipment back in like early January. Okay, so it's been like 10 months, 11 months. But I pre-ordered 36 sets of new skis, 12 classic skis, 12 backcountry skis and 12 skate skis to add to the fleet of skis at the bike and ski shop. So the problem is they took away my terms, so I have to actually pay for the skis now out of my own pocket. And if you watched my last video, that pocket's inside out right now, so it should be fine tomorrow. I mean, I'm really starting to gain some traction again. I'll start working on bikes again now that I'm done with most of the construction. So I should be able to get back on my feet before Christmas. And this will be a good time. Howdy. But in the meantime, I kind of really could use these skis on this ski clinic today. I realized like I'm like pretty short on equipment on certain sizes. So I planned on having that order in October and being prepared for this, but you know, hard times. It was just a difficult summer, even though I had record numbers. It was just not an easy thing for me, you know what I mean? I had a lot of added expenses that were basically complete BS. So that's what prompted me to move back in March. This is when all this stuff started. They raised my rent 80%, which they've been doing to businesses around here. A lot of businesses have had to move or go out of business because of that. Real estate prices are insane. So, and they don't know what they're doing though. There's a unique culture to this place, and if we lose it, it's not going to come back. At least not the same way. I guess that's evolution. But if you don't want to lose those core values, just like I still value the way of life of the Ute, you know. I mean, it's just so fascinating to me. Sorry, I had to switch hands here. So I'm looking for investors, product investors, specifically for winter gear and specifically for e-bikes. They can be funded by one person or multiple people. I'm not really sure how to go about it. I don't know that I'd be able to get a loan from the bank, at least an unsecured one. I don't know. I'll have to go in and speak with them, but my credit is kind of in a shitty spot right now because of all the debt I had to take on from this last month. So, but here I am, enjoying life on the Grand Mesa anyway. Not a penny in my pocket, but I'm rich in the fact that, you know, I didn't have to go buy lumber for the bike shop build, or hardware. I didn't have to buy screws. Well, save a few masonry screws I had to buy. I mean, we're talking like $30 is what I spent on various things, just hardware mostly that I needed a little bit more of. But I already had everything. So. Hey there. Got some college students here today. Hello. Howdy. Can't beat a beautiful sunny Sunday after a good fresh snowstorm. It was snowing Friday and Saturday, so we got to enjoy some real nice days, get some good powder up here. They just opened Powderhorn, the downhill ski resort on the other end of the mountain. There's all skate skiers coming up. Yep, here come the college students again. Hey there. Howdy. Great day for being out here. So anyway, I guess I'll ski with both poles again. Catch y'all at the flip side. Okay, so we are here back at the trailhead. Looks like the clinic was a success. Everybody got to try out some awesome skis.
So I set them right here?
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Marty.
No problem. Got some hot cocoa over here. Just overall a really nice day, and you don't even need gloves. It's super warm out here right now. So anyway, we'll catch y'all in the next video.